If you ignore this, you might be working for Uber at 45 just to pay rent. I'm serious. A lot of people think crypto is just some online trend, a phase, a scam. But here's the raw truth. If you don't understand it now, you're setting yourself up to be poor, permanently. I'm not saying you need to become a crypto expert, but if you don't even try to grasp what's happening, you're going to look back in 2030 and wish to God you had listened. In this video, I'm going to break it all down. No hype, no empty promises. Just straight facts and a path to protect your future in a world that's changing faster than anyone can handle. And hey, if you're here to really change your financial future, this is the space for you. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and turn on the bell. This channel is where you'll get the real talk that schools, banks, and broke influencers never gave you. Let me ask you something. Why do you think your parents worked 30, 40 years and are still struggling to retire? Why do people have 2 jobs and still can't afford rent in the same neighborhood they grew up in? It's not your fault, and it's not theirs either. The truth is, the system isn't broken. It's built that way. It was never designed to make you rich. It was designed to keep you obedient, keep you working, keep you consuming, keep you poor. Crypto is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not some pyramid scam. It's a way to opt out, a way to play a different game, one where the rules aren't stacked against you. You're already in a war, a quiet one, a financial war, one where your time, your attention, and your future are being drained. And if you keep ignoring it, you'll lose without even knowing what you were fighting for. Now let's talk about 2030. It sounds far away, right? But blink, and it's here. By 2030, jobs you think are safe will be gone. Automation is replacing cashiers, truck drivers, assistants, even some coders. AI is doing work faster, cheaper, better. And guess what? The people owning that AI, they're not sharing. If you're not building assets, you'll be replaced. Here's what's crazy. While the middle class gets wiped out, something else is rising. The digital economy. Web3, tokenized assets, decentralized finance, digital identity, even virtual real estate. It sounds like sci-fi until you realize it's already happening. Crypto isn't a trend. It's infrastructure. It's the base layer of the new economy. And it's still early, still wild, still open. But that window, it's closing. Now maybe you're thinking, okay, but I'm broke. I don't even have money to invest. What's the point? That's exactly why this matters. You don't need $10,000 to get started. You don't even need 100. You need awareness. You need commitment. You need discipline. Start with $10 a week. That's less than a pizza. That's skipping one delivery meal. That's sacrificing short-term comfort for long-term leverage. Imagine this. If you had started buying $10 of Bitcoin every week since 2017, just $10, you'd be sitting on tens of thousands today. No trading, no hype, just discipline. The game isn't about catching the wave. It's about not drowning in the tide. Let me tell you a story. There's this guy, Alex, 23 years old, started learning about crypto in 2020 during lockdown. No fancy degree, no connections. He worked retail, barely getting by. But every week, he took $20 out of his paycheck and bought a bit of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Fast forward 3 years. He's not rich, but he used his profits to pay off all his student loans. He's got 6 months of savings. He moved out of his parents' house. He's planning to travel for the first time in his life. Not because he got lucky, because he learned. He didn't just invest in crypto, he invested in his freedom. And here's what nobody tells you. The people who control the money system, they hate this. Wall Street is buying crypto behind closed doors. Governments are regulating it while secretly developing their own digital currencies. But they want you out. They want you distracted, confused, scared. Because when the average person starts owning digital assets, the entire power structure shifts. This is the largest wealth transfer in history, and you're either part of it or watching it happen. So what should you actually do? Let me give it to you straight. No BS, no financial jargon. Step 1, learn. You don't need to master everything. Start with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Understand what they are, not just the price. Understand the why behind it. Step 2, open an account on a regulated exchange. Coinbase, Binance, Kraken. Start small. Build trust. Make mistakes with tiny amounts, not your life savings. Step 3, dollar cost average. That means investing a fixed amount consistently, no matter the price. This is what wins over time. Ignore the hype. Ignore the panic. Stack. Learn. Repeat. Don't try to flip coins to get rich. That's gambling. You're not here to get rich in 6 months. You're here to never be broke again. I know it's overwhelming, but remember, you're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be. Hearing this right now for a reason. The system wasn't made for you, but now you can build your own. Look, I don't care if you failed before, if you've made bad choices, if you're broke today. That's not your identity. That's just your current situation. And situations can change, but only if you do. Crypto won't magically solve your life, but it might be the first tool that gives you leverage in a world that never wanted you to win. And if you take action now, even a small one, 5 years from now, you might look back and say, that's when everything started to shift. So I'll leave you with this. You can either suffer the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Don't sleep on this. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the perfect time. Your future self is begging you to start today. Subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, turn on the bell, and most of all, don't be afraid to believe in a future that looks different. Because if you're not building your future, someone else is, and they won't build it for you. And thank you for watching. More videos coming soon, and see you next time, my friends.